Hi everyone, I have taken this rather unusual step to come and speak to you guys. I hope you're having a wonderful year and I hope your Christmas was wonderful. I know it's now April and that I've been missing in action since before Christmas, but there were some reasons. A lot of them were health related, and it took a while to come to terms with that. I am now happy with my diagnosis and with what will come. I'm really happy with it. So anyway, that's maudlin. So I've been umming and ahhing what I can actually do. Now, I looked at the Stampin' Up new release catalogue, and for the first time ever, I wasn't excited. Now, usually I can't wait until midnight or 9 o'clock. I will wait up all night just to look at it. And at first I put it down to the fact that I was probably still feeling a little blue. No, not the case. So I have taken... This camera does not do me justice. I look like a right hag who's been dragged back through a bush. Anywho, so I have taken the unusual step of no longer doing Stampin' Up. I will no longer be a demonstrator. No, that's what I meant to say. I will no longer be a demonstrator. This wasn't an easy decision because I really genuinely love Stampin' Up projects. I tell you, I've been away too long. I have about 200 stamps of theirs. Actually, a lot of them are still really current. I think I've got every single punch they ever made. I have loads of 12x12 paper, I have loads of A4, I have DSP coming out of my bottom drawer. Remember where we are. So I told a very dear friend of mine who is a demonstrator as well, and she is from the UK, and she asked me what I would be doing in future. So I said, well, I'll still be doing paper crafting. And her comment rather took me back because she said, but what do you get out of that? And it was it threw me. It really did. What do I get out of it? I love Papercraft. I love teaching. This month is going to be the last one because I haven't actually met my target at all, which is okay. I'm fine with it. And I certainly don't want people who love Stampin' Up to think that I will no longer be doing Stampin' Up, because I will. I have a whole host of Stampin' Up products that I'm not going to throw away. One of the things that was a swing vote, I will be truthful, is the fact that they've with their ink pads, they've changed them, which is probably for the better. If you've got them, if you haven't got them, it will be a lot better. But if you've already got them, plus all the refills, there is no way I'm going to go out and buy a whole new lot. We don't have money falling out of our bottoms, and I think I needed to decide what I was going to do. So I will still be teaching normal projects, sometimes Stampin' Up, sometimes not Stampin' Up. There are a few people that I have been making stuff for that over Christmas, Muriel, she sent me a beautiful card. Oop, Muriel, beautiful. But I think this is this is so awkward. You see that this, I think is it Lawn Fawn chunky glitter? I love it because look, see, this is me, this is a child. It all goes down and then it all goes up. It's brilliant. And I'm not entirely sure if she has coloured this black red stripe herself. If she did, she's a blooming genius. Love it. I absolutely love it. And that was one of the patterns on our old paper. Absolutely fantastic. And that is the lovely Muriel. And there was somewhere on my pile of doom. Well, I got a card from Cheryl, my lovely friend from. I'm going to have to show them later, otherwise I'm going to spend the rest of the day with you looking at the back of my head. Right, so here are some of the things I have been doing while I've come to terms with what's been going on. So, I've been learning how to stitch on paper. See, I love it. All pretty colours. And then I make that into a card, hand stitched. Come on, who doesn't love that? And you can do them out of paper and make them cards. I made one in pink and it's got like a pink nose, and I sent it to one of my friends with "I love you pig time." Yeah, I know. And there's just well, it was one of my first ones. And one, kind of pretty, lots of sequins, sparkly. But these here, they're called puds. Oh, is that backwards? Yeah. It says "you make my heart smile," and it says "hey love," but they're puds, so you're meant to do them really rough and ready. I'm not sure I like that idea. I like things to look rather nice. Oh, and this is going off to one of the lovely ladies. Can you see all the sparkles? You see? Every single one of these I put on and done a French knot. Now, I have had in the past some really bad tremors. You've seen it when I've been crafting. I usually move away. Now, it got so bad that I had to ask my husband to do some for me. So I decided that I was going to carry on. It didn't matter how long it took me, I was going to do it myself, and I did. So I was very happy with myself. So we've gone through the Stampin' Up that I'm no longer going to be a demonstrator. I am going to be buying from Stampin' Up, but as a normal person without the discounts. It's just there's no way I can spend the money at the moment to keep going, which, like I said, is fine. This, though, if any of you, and I'm not selling these aren't me selling them, but it's all going to be backwards. That's making me feel like I've been drinking vodka all night. See, I got these stamp sets, all like some from Clearly Pizzotted, from the My Hero Hero Arts. Now there was one that I absolutely loved. I've just got loads. I've got loads of lawn form with all the different dies. I'm telling you this for reasons, not just to show you some of that. Come on, who doesn't love puppies? There. Right, so how cool is that? You're not going to be able to read it. or you kind of might be able to, I might be able to figure it out, but they've also got the dies as well. And then I've got Concord and Ninth. That makes the most magic cards. Love it. Love that. And the Altenews I love, of course. Just bought that one, new one, a new one. Now, I can hear you saying, how come you've got the money to buy those, but you haven't been buying Stampin' Up? Because I fell in love with these. And when I fall in love with Stampin' Up, something with Stampin' Up, I will buy it. But unfortunately, I feel that the Stampin' Up, they've done away with, I'm almost positive they've done away with single packs of colours, and I'll probably get in trouble for saying that, but it's not a lot I can do about that. So I suppose what I'm asking you is if you are happy for me to still carry on giving you lots of projects, some Stampin' Up, some not, some old Stampin' Up products, which I've always been very keen on. I have a love of crafting, and I'd like to pass that on. Right, so now this is another thing I want to do as well. When I was starting out crafting, I bought so many things that I needn't have bought. So what I thought I would do is make up some parcels with some paper, cards, envelopes, sentiment stamps, and maybe some other stamps, some glue, and just little bits and pieces that I can send to crafters who are unable to afford them, because not everyone can. And I'd like to help someone who would have the love of crafting but just doesn't have the materials or the money to do so. So I'm going to work how that is going to go. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that. If you've got any good ideas, write them down. It could just be you write your name down and I randomly pick some names. But please put, if you do, enter me into New Crafter so that I know which ones are just being nice to me and my lovely friends. Or if you would like to be entered into the draw, I would ask please don't enter the draw if you've already got mountains of stuff. I want to be able to help the newbies. Yeah, so I think I've just about covered everything. I feel I have. So I'll go on to a couple of projects that I'm going to be doing. Let's have a quick look now. Here, can you see this? Can you see this? Now that is a big wooden crate. That is a 12-inch by 12-inch by nearly 8 inches. And a little baby one. See? How cute is that? And who may be thinking, what the heck am I meant to do then? Well, Easter time. Oh, that's always fabulous. They didn't find that one. Okay, so as you can see, I put Easter eggs in that one. But you can, I made my own story, so that's really tickled me. Yeah, so you can put in mini size treats, or for a man you can pop in some other bits and pieces. There's always something you can do, and men don't always want pretty flower boxes, if you know what I mean. So I think I've talked you all to death now. It's nice. I hope I wanted to say to I oh dear, I couldn't find out. I've looked everywhere for your card, Susan. I just can't find it, and I'm so upset because it was such a gorgeous card. However, there will be some goodies on the way to definitely to Muriel, because she paid a fortune in shipping, and also for Sue. Do you know what? I'm terrible. I just can't remember where I put it. Anyhow, I'm going to go because otherwise I'm going to be sitting here talking for ages, and I really want to eat this Easter egg. Oh, let's put it away. Stop fiddling with it. So I'm going to continue on with some Stampin' Up for now, but you will see me using different projects. If you would like to excuse me, if you'd like to see any of the older sets from Stampin' Up used, I'm more than happy. I've got lots and lots of new ones that are still actually available, which is good. And I've got some distress inks for me to do with techniques with, maybe. Loads and loads of dies that I can show you some techniques with. There's a lot. There's a lot. I have learned a lot in the last 3 or nearly 4 months, especially about card making. I'm getting good at card making. When I say good, I mean the standard of a 5-year-old, but good enough. So there will be the odd card I will make, because I really like some of my pretty sets. So I'm going to say goodbye now, because it's 17 minutes of me waffling on. I do hope you understand about Stampin' Up. I simply cannot afford to put any money in right now. I will not stop tutorials because I'm not getting anything out of it. It's just not the way I roll. I like to teach. I really like to teach, and if I get nothing out of it except for the satisfaction of knowing I have taught someone, I'm absolutely fine with that. Let me know what your thoughts are, whether you want me to stick with, you know, Stampin' Up or try new ones. There's so much more out there, and that's kind of what I've discovered. So I'm going to say ta-ta for now. Thank you for spending part of your day with me. I hate cameras, and this has been very uncomfortable for me. Very uncomfortable, but I wanted you to know that just because I'm not doing Stampin' Up means that I stopped doing videos. I have seen it time and time again. People who aren't getting their sales, so they give up. They no longer share their talent. Well, that's not the way I'm built. Anyhow, so that's it. It's been really nice talking at you all. Not talking with you. And I hope you have a wonderful day. And I look forward to working with you again. I've got some nice projects coming up. I really think I've got some nice projects. If you want to do more of kind of cutesy cards, I can teach you how to do the most amazing things with dies you already have. So, I will see you soon. I'm going to eat that egg in a minute. You do know, as soon as I press stop, that egg is mine. And I will speak to you later. Thank you so much for spending part of your day with me. Sorry if I've waffled on. Take care, and bye for now.